Hey everyone, my name is Steve Schumacher. I work with the LATRO operations team based in the United States of America. So we're in charge of value delivery and service delivery to our clients. I'm joined here with John Scarborough. He works for ATN based in the United States as well. So John's been a client for around 5 years now. So John, the first question for you that I have is, how has working with LATRO evolved over the 5 years that we worked together?
In the beginning, working with LATRO, we just did the protocol signature, and we quickly found that our detections plummeted. And we realized that we needed more than just the protocol signature, that we also needed test call generation and analysis of our CDRs. So all those needs, and now, so if your signatures drop, you know that you're still doing good because your test calls aren't receiving any results either. So you have a lot more confidence.
Yeah, definitely. So how has the fraud landscape evolved in that time as well?
Well, I used to be able to run a query and pick out the fraudsters in the committing bypass from just CDR analysis, you know, the ones with 100% distinct call patterns. Mm-hmm. That was super easy. Mm-hmm. And now they look a lot like normal customers, so it's a lot more work.
Mm-hmm. So what have been some of the benefits of having LATRO's multi-layered solution? So we've got the signaling probes, we've got CDR analysis, we've got test calls. What have been some of the benefits of going with the multi-layered approach?
There's a redundancy, a good redundancy. You can't just rely on one system because you can't possibly have every signature. You have the most popular ones, etc. But you need the test call generation to make sure that you're not missing any signatures. The test calls come in, you can actually detect new signatures from that and get more callers. The analysis is really great because it molds with our needs. As things change or new ideas come, we're able to ask LATRO, hey, can you do this? And 9 out of 10 times the answer is absolutely yes. Mm-hmm. The other 10% give us a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely been some interesting requests. So ATN and the operator in the country that we work operates as the international gateway as well. So I know we've done some work to try to detect some off-net fraud or some bypass that's going around the gateway, but we don't have to get into the details on that. My next question is, so the ATN team has a regular check-in meeting with the LATRO team. I think that's been helpful for the relationship. What have been some valuable insights that you've gained from your fraud analysts throughout the project?
Well, when I started with the fraud before LATRO, I didn't have any idea really what I was doing. Mm-hmm. And working with LATRO, I have questions. They're answered beyond a reasonable explanation all the time. So my understanding of fraud is a lot higher than it used to be. Mm-hmm. We do have it's every 3 weeks right now, but when things get interesting, when the fraud market's changing, we often will increase that to almost bi-weekly or even weekly.
Great. And one of your colleagues has referred to LATRO as insurance. Could you describe what he means by that?
Yes. So in the past, we've had our call detections go from 100 a day to 1 or even none a day. And sometimes that looks, well, what are we paying you for? Well, so what he meant was, and I think we could use his name, what Ned meant was that yes, our detections might be 0, but that's because it's working. Mm-hmm. When the fraud comes back, so will our detections. Mm-hmm. And if we don't have the insurance, the fraud will come back, realize it's an open mine, and they'll go digging.
Yep.
So
a lot more risk exposure without having the fraud controls in place.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, great. So final question, how do you see our relationship evolving over the next 5 years?
I see us continuing. You guys meet our demands. I don't see any problem.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for joining us on this interview. I appreciate it. Hey everyone, my name is Steve Schumacher. I'm the operations director at LATRO. So I work with our service delivery team on planning, implementing, and then delivering value to our clients. So it's a job that I really enjoy. It's a great group of colleagues. What's most interesting is getting to work with clients all across the globe. So it's been great to meet some of the clients. So this was just one client, actually met for the first time, John. So I appreciate you guys watching this video, and feel free to like, subscribe, and share if you found it valuable. Thank you.